Roqqett is a free mobile payments app built on open banking, making getting paid for anything easy. Instead of using cards and cash, Roqqett is faster, more secure, and unifies all banking accounts into one easy-to-use app. For small businesses, it is roughly 3 times cheaper than taking a card payment, boosting their bottom line. Roqqett is FCA regulated and uses bank-grade security measures to ensure security and privacy. Payments made nearby, contactless, instantaneous, and moving money between bank accounts immediately all within a click of a button gives users a level of convenience not offered elsewhere. No fees for personal use, and paying anyone, anywhere for any amount, from any distance, makes Roqqett the standout app for mobile users sending money. There are a number of pain points that Roqqett were experiencing when they approached W2. First of all, they were a startup business entering the open banking market, which meant that they needed to comply with regulation. For Roqqett, user experience is key. They wanted their compliance procedures to provide the best user journey to their customers. And finally, they wanted their compliance to be customizable and flexible. They were seeking the ability to edit and switch workflows and processes to find the best fit for them. W2 and Roqqett have been partnered since August 2020. In a short 3-month period, Roqqett increased their onboarding transactions by around 775% and have continued to grow ever since. Roqqett needed a compliance partner to provide them with the best-of-breed data simplified through a single point of access. Both W2 and Roqqett are on a mission to provide a rich experience to their clients. Roqqett uses W2's eKYC, address lookup, and PEPs and sanctions services within their onboarding journey and is already in the process of looking to add more services to the mix to further enhance their offering. Roqqett also uses W2's failover option to guarantee the best match rate percentages and have the ability to edit and change their workflows and processes to find the best fit for their compliance procedures. Roqqett and W2 share a very similar strategic fit by simplifying what can be perceived as complex without sacrificing any quality.
So at Roqqett, we are setting up a new fintech based on payments using open banking technology. So as part of that, we wanted to KYC our users. We didn't need to implement KYC strictly as part of our regulatory obligations, but we're experienced in the finance space and our team, and we decided it was the right thing to do to make sure that people making payments via the Roqqett system had an extra degree of security that KYC can provide. At that point, we then went out and began to look for a KYC provider, and we were looking around the UK. We also looked at companies in Europe and also in the US, and we had a sales pitch with about 5 or 6 different companies. So we, after doing this big search, we decided to go with W2 as a partner for us for a number of reasons. The first one was around letting us get set up easily. W2 really held our hand in the setup process and really made it easy for us to get on board the system. But also we liked the fact that W2 could offer a series of KYC facilities. So we have implemented a series of checks for our users, but we know we can expand on those if we need to and call other features and functionality from the W2 platform as we expand and as we do more services in the future. So that key capability of do KYC on users, but also in the future to be able to do KYC on businesses was one of the things that W2 offered that some other platforms didn't. So we thought that was a key capability. How has W2 helped us grow? Well, our implementation of the system has been good. We had a few teething problems, as every tech system does. But as we ironed those out, we began to get a lot of feedback from our users that the onboarding was very slick, and we got a lot of compliments on it. When we did user surveys, the users were notably complimentary on that. We asked them, was it a problem for the onboarding? And they said, oh, absolutely not. The boarding was very slick. They were very complimentary of it. So that was a big feather in the cap of the process that we've implemented alongside W2. So that's great. And what's the best part of working with W2? Well, the key thing for me is that you've been very supportive, and that's been good. But also that we have multiple touch points across the organization at the management level, at the technology level, but also at the operations levels. And depending on the requirements and the conversation we want to have, we find that those multiple touch points is actually very, very useful in helping us get stuff done. People are talking at the right level frequently. Our queries aren't being offloaded to the wrong team. You know the right person to approach to the right problem, etc. So that's been really helpful. And generally, it's been going very well with what we're doing with W2. We're very pleased with it. And it's now definitely a very stable part of our stack we use to deploy our service.